What's good, Makan fam?
What's
My
good?
name's Henry, and today we're also going to be joined by none other than George. And
What's up, guys?
welcome to Makan Makes.
Welcome to Makan
So-
Makes.
If you don't know, Makan Makes is going to be a new mini-series by Makan.oz. Just with everything that's going on with the lockdown right now, we can't go out, we can't go out to eat. So instead, we're going to be doing like little recipes at homes or taken away. But in today's case, we'll be making the legendary Whopper.
Yes, indeed, we will be making the Whopper. The Whopper, if you guys don't know, is a legendary burger, or like the original burger from Hungry Jack's, or if you guys are in the US or anywhere else in the world really, it'll be called Burger King, but for some reason here in Australia we call it Hungry Jack's. So the Whopper is this pretty decent sized burger. It's got a single patty. If you can add cheese if you like, you can have it without cheese. And then you just have your standard lettuce, tomato, onions, as well as your mayonnaise and your tomato sauce, as well as the pickles. So today we're going to show you how we can make the Whopper at home whilst, you know, over here in Sydney at the moment we're in lockdown, so we're going to try and make it at home. Henry, I can see that you got your fire starting out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talk to us about your fire, man.
The fire is starting right now, and very soon we're gonna get that meat right on the grill for that hot, smoky flavor. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright guys, we're going to get stuck into it. We're going to first start with the meat. We've got the fire going. We're going to get the meat started. So what we've got here, I've got a kilo of Australian beef mince. And we're going to get that mixed in with some salt and pepper, just to season a little bit, as well as some diced onion. That's a little bit something that's a bit different from the traditional Whopper, but I can guarantee it gives you a bit more flavor. Gonna add some pepper to it. Alright, now we're just gonna mix that in. You wanna make sure that the salt and the pepper sort of mixes evenly across the meat, so you want to do this for a minute or two just to get all that meat mixed in properly with the salt and pepper. Alright, now that we've got the meat ready, just going to cut up some onions to add to that. Alright guys, we're going to start making the burgers. We've got our seasoned meat here, ready to go. So what you want, get about a fistful, depending on how much you want really. You can make them as big as you want. Roll them up into a nice little ball. So, here we go. Let's get these burgers on. So all you want to do is get your little round ball and just give it a bit of a squish. See if you can try and get a nice even spread. So, alright guys, we just flipped the burgers and now we're waiting for that to cook. Let's start chopping up some of these veggies to get them ready. Alright guys, our patties are about to get done. So, I'm gonna get our buns prepped. So we've got the sesame bun, and I got this idea off of Henry and Brian. They've got themselves some garlic butter, and I found some garlic butter. We gotta add this to the bread and give it a bit more of that fragrance. Let's go. Alright, so just before we finish this up, looks like these patties are ready to go. Gonna add some cheese. So we've got some tasty cheese. We just put them on top like that, like that, like that. Ooh, like that. Get these buns nice and toasty. And bring them across over here. Alright guys, we're gonna start putting that burger together. We've got our meats ready to go. We've got, oh man. Oh yeah, boy. Got our pickles ready to go. Let's go. Alright, here we go. So what we're going to start off with is, I think I'm going to start off with a layer of tomato sauce. Bottom layer. Give it a nice generous serving. One of our meat patties right there in the middle. Ready to go. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to layer it with some lettuce. Some lettuce on, like that. And then we're going to put some tomatoes, sorry. We put some 2 nice tomatoes there. I'm going to put some onions on top. I like onions, so I'm going to put the third one on. Now, to get this all together, I'm going to put some sauce on it. YBS secret sauce, let's go. Put a nice generous helping of mayonnaise on top. I mean secret sauce. Forgot to add some of the pickles. Alright, here we go. Just pickle ends off. Got some pickles there. Start adding them to the burger. Sprinkle them around. Alright. I'm just gonna put that together like so.
What's good, guys? So now that we've got the fire ready, and now we've also got our meat ready, it's time to actually salt our meat and put it on the barbecue. So today we've got, Ryan, if you want to show them, that's 70 to 30% ratio mince patties, beef patties. And also got 2 steaks on the side for us too. But so you've got 70% beef mince and also 30% fat, and that just gives it a good mixture. Brian actually helped us round them out so perfect. They almost look store-bought. So now we're just going to salt them up. We won't pepper them because we don't want them to burn onto the crust. So we're just going to salt them today. And just a generous salting because we want that fire to see all that salt flavor in. So now what we're going to do is straight on salted side, and that's exactly what you should hear, the sizzling. Now that they're on the salted side, we'll just salt the other side. And about 3 to 4 minutes each side, flip them, and they should be about medium, I hope. Alright guys, so 3 minutes in, it's time to flip. I'm hoping we get some good char marks on these bad boys. Oh yeah, that's perfect right. This is stuck. Look great. And now, to show you our secret weapon to make it our take. Shout out to Quaint Tran. We've got some garlic butter here. So just like how you baste garlic butter onto your steaks, garlic butter onto your burger patties. So now we've got the clean nub. Let's get a little nubbin. Going bam, and shabam. And that looks cracker. So what the butter's gonna do is just gonna envelop in the meat, and then it's gonna keep that patty nice and juicy.
Let's go.
Yeah, so now that the meat is almost done, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce. So nothing special here, just some Cole's special pickles, diced up onion, and we're just gonna eyeball this. We haven't just got any normal mayo, we've got Japanese Kewpie mayo. And this, if you've never had it before, something wrong with you, you're missing out on life, straight out. So we're just gonna be very generous with this. Boom.
Oh yes.
Boom. So just eyeball it.
It's gonna be for
That'll
multiple
do for us.
burgers, yeah.
This is not just for me. And then tomato sauce. Give it a shake. Give it more. Usually I would go with a bit of mustard in this as well, but since we don't have it, that'll do. Very clean fork. All you gotta do is just fold all those pickles in and the onions. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. I'm getting keen.
Damn, that looks good.
It actually looks so good, eh? And just quickly give it a quick taste test. Very tomatoey.
More mayo?
More mayo. A little bit more mayo. More creamy. Because Whoppers are generally a bit more creamy in the sauce, from what I've noticed, but that's good. It's gonna go well. So now that the sauce is done, we've got our earlier prepared 2 for $3.50 packets of bread. I'm gonna slam it straight on the barbecue just to toast it real quick. I'm thinking those patties are done. Also going down. 2. And now our bread should be toasted. I hope. Yeah, a bit more I think. Yeah.
Come back for assembly.
Come back for assembly. With our bread toasted, got the rest of that ready to go. Just gonna quickly melt some cheese on these burgers, so Cole's American cheese. Straight on, and we can start saucing up our buns. Now, lid on, just to get that cheese to melt real quick. And in the meantime, got our toasted bread rolls.
we're just going to start by saucing it up on both sides. So be generous with your sauce, you've got plenty of it. So go bam and bam.
So I'm hoping.
Oh yeah. So I'm just going to grab a bam. Give us a second. And then... Yo. Burgering up now, mate. Tomato. Onion. It's probably too much onion. And we need to run inside for the lettuce, don't we? So follow me. Just a little quick bite, eh? That's good.
It's so juicy, bro. There's definitely burger flavors, and it's very, very saucy and very messy, as you can tell. But everything's just so fresh. The char of the burger is like the best, honestly. And then all the veggies are crisp. You get that crunch in every bite. And they've toasted. The toasted bun just makes it nice and compact together. Doesn't taste exactly like Whopper. It doesn't taste processed, I guess is the difference. But beef burger is pretty bomb. It's pretty bomb. So Brian's actually going out and buying a Whopper, and we're going to compare it. So let's see what happens.
So now for this?
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and try Henry's burger that he's made. But first of all, I want to do a taste test with the original Whopper with cheese. This is the original Whopper here. Sesame seed bun, that's the one thing that we didn't get. We just got 2 for $3.50 buns, but I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a cut up, hopefully without destroying it too much.
I think the other thing that you should notice is the size and proportions of the meat. We have bigger meat compared to bread, whereas I think their bread and their meat is kind of the same size.
And their patties are hella thin, eh?
Yeah, the patties are thinners.
But I mean, it's a Whopper, and Whoppers are quite good. I've always really loved Whoppers, and look at that cross section. That's actually beautiful.
Beautiful processed cross section.
Processed cross section. That's it. I'm gonna cut one of our patties and see how it is in the middle. See there, and that looks real juicy. I'm not sure if you guys can tell.
Oh wow.
That looks real juicy.
It's not really medium, but
Not medium, but it'll
it's
do.
all juicy as.
All right, so I'm gonna try to recreate this burger. The bun there. Oh mate, that looks good. Alrighty guys, taste test time. Cheers. That garlic butter comes through hard, eh?
No way.
Garlic butter first of all comes through hard. That cheese is really good too. You could do with a bit more onions, so next time I add a bit more. And that sauce is on point. Let's try the Whopper with cheese. Let's see how that goes in comparison. It's a thinner burger. Bread is a bit softer because it's not as toasted. So I prefer the bread a bit more toasted than this one. First of all, you can taste that our patty has so much more flavour. Yeah, it hits harder. The garlic butter, the salt, it just tastes better. It's a lot more meatier.
The proportions are different.
Yeah, the burger almost, just in terms of proportion itself, it tastes like a big burger just because of the way you eat it.
I agree.
Tomatoes hit hard. I do think that I need to add a bit more onions, but mate, that's pretty close. I think
The freshness, though.
yeah,
Our burger compared to theirs.
yeah, it's really good.
That's another major difference.
It's meatier. It tastes fresher.
That's right.
Mate, I think the flavour profile though, like, in terms of, we've kind of just matched it and it tastes really good. Just a meatier version of the Whopper.
That's it. Yeah.
Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my burger.
Alright, we're gonna give this a taste test. Henry's one is ready to go as well. Let's give it a go. Oh, here we go. Tastes like a Whopper. This is a classic burger, guys. Look at that. Alright, Makan fam, that's our video for today.
That's it,
Got us some burgers into it. But Henry, how did your burger go compared to the Whopper?
My burger was actually pretty sweet. It just, the distinct differences mainly for us was the size of the burger itself, the ratio of the meat to the buns, and also just the overall freshness. I feel like because we cut our own ingredients, washed them and all that, it feels like when you bite into it, it's so much fresher than a fast food burger. What about you? How was yours?
Oh, 100% now. Everything that you said and more, man. Because like you got the meatiness of the patties. Like I think with the Whopper patties, they get it pretty thin and flat. Whereas with the handmade ones, you can make them pretty chunky. So if you look at our cross section, the cross section of mine, it's like half meat and the rest is the other half. So definitely you get a bit more chunky, meaty flavor from it as well.
The difference that we did to the patties, actually, we added the garlic butter in the patties, and then as soon as you bite through that patty, it's just so, the flavor of garlic butter was just so abundant. Like, it was amazing, bro. It was so good.
That's a good ad, actually. I'm gonna have to try and jump on that one next time.
You have to, bro. You have to.
Because I tried to put it on mine, but then mine kind of failed, so I just went, nah, stop it, no garlic butter for me then.
Yeah. I think next time you could even better, mix it in while it's raw, and then you get just little chunks of butter, so when it cooks, it kind of melts inside the meat.
Oh, dude, that is genius.
100%.
That is genius, for sure. Alright, thank you for joining us for that episode. We had an amazing time putting this stuff together and eating all these amazing burgers. And, you know, shout out to all those who are in lockdown with us, who are in Sydney, who are in Melbourne, anywhere around the world. If you guys are stuck in lockdown, take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah.
Alright guys, so again, that's Makan Makes. I believe our second episode of Makan Makes. We hope you can join us on the next one, and if you guys really enjoy what you're seeing, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll come up with a new video very soon. Catch you then.
Catch you guys later.